Hello, привет! My name is Yana, I'm your native Russian speaker, and I decided to create a Russian guide for beginners, which you can download for free in the description of this video. But here I want to talk a little bit about what this guide includes and how to use it. So let's jump right into it. So as you can see here, a Russian beginner's guide, I included common phrases and I included common words and common questions. So this is 2 pages of this Russian beginner's guide PDF file that you can download right now for free if you go in the description of this video. But let's go over what's the common phrases in Russian language for beginners that you can use today. Some of the common phrases that I included: hello, which means привет, how are you, как дела, have a good day, хорошего дня, are you okay, ты в порядке, goodbye, до свидания, or пока, what's your name, как тебя зовут, see you tomorrow, до завтра, how much it costs, сколько это стоит, please, пожалуйста, I'm sorry, прости меня, thank you, спасибо, and excuse me, извини or извините. In this guide, as you probably have noticed, under each English word there are 2 lines. So one is the line that actual translation in Russian language. So for example, ты в порядке, which means are you okay? I made sure to include in the pink the way how to actually pronounce this word to sound like a native Russian speaker or as close as possible to it. Because if you started to learn Russian, you probably noticed that many of the words are pronounced differ from how they actually written. And in this example, are you okay? Ты в порядке? It is written as ты в порядке, which is not the way how you actually pronounce in the conversational Russian. But how would you do it? If you look at the line below this, it says ты в порядке, which if you hear closely when I'm saying it fast, ты в порядке? Exactly how it's pronounced. And in the same manner, you can see all the other words. For example, have a good day, which means хорошего дня. I'm spelling it underneath saying хорошего дня, because this is how we're saying it as a native Russian speakers. Хорошего дня. So here are some of the common phrases. Go ahead, download your personal Russian guide for beginners right now for free in the description of this video. But let's take a look at the second page, which includes some common words and common questions. So under common words I included yes, which means да, no is нет, maybe может быть, I don't know, я не знаю, sometime, когда-нибудь, never, никогда, and perhaps, возможно. And in the same way, I made sure to include actual pronunciation of these words, which I hope you'll find useful. For example, я не знаю, you. Возможно, which is perhaps. Возможно. So some of these little tricks that I think is easier to have this transcript to make sure that you pronounce it in a more native way. What's wrong with that? I think it's actually very useful. And for some common questions, I included who, which is кто, what is что, where or where to is где or куда, when is когда, why, почему, how is как, what for, зачем, how much, сколько, and where from is откуда. In the same exact manner, I'm including the ways to pronounce this. For example, where from, which is откуда. We're not saying откуда, but we're saying откуда. So some of the things that I find helpful for Russian learners, people who just started to learn Russian, for you who just started to learn Russian, I hope you find this useful. But anyway, go ahead, grab your own free Russian beginner's guide right now in the description of this video, and I hope you find this useful. Please like and subscribe if you do. Let me know if you find this guide useful, if you would want to see more guides like this. Give it a video a like and subscribe if you enjoy that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Спасибо. Пока.